Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
I've been seeing a lot of things talking of the people making commentary. Interestingly enough, the ones I've noticed that have been making the commentary are wealthy black people making the commentary about we should not be rioting, we should not be looting, we should not be tearing up our own communities. And then there's been an argument of the other side of we should be hitting them in the pocket. We should be focusing on the blackout days where we don't spend money. But, you know, I feel like we should do both. And I feel like I support both. And I'll tell you why I support both. I support both because when you have a civil unrest like this, there are three types of people in the streets. There are the protesters, there are the rioters, and there are the looters. The protesters are there because they actually care about what is happening in the community. They want to raise their voices, and they are there strictly to protest. You have the rioters who are angry, who are anarchists, who really just want to fuck shit up, and that's what they're going to do regardless. And then you have the looters. And the looters almost exclusively are just there to do that, to loot. Now, people are like, well, what did you gain? Well, what did you get from looting? I think that as long as we're focusing on the what, we're not focusing on the why, and that's my issue with that. As long as we're focusing on what they're doing, we're not focusing on why they're doing. And some people are like, well, those aren't people who are legitimately angry about what's happening. Those are people who just want to get stuff. Okay, well then, let's go with that. Let's say that's what it is. Let's ask ourselves why in this country in 2020, the financial gap between poor blacks and the rest of the world is at such a distance that people feel like their only hope and only opportunity to get some of the things that we flaunt and flash in front of them all the time is to walk through a broken glass window and get it. That they are so hopeless that getting that necklace, getting that TV, getting that change, getting that bed, getting that phone, whatever it is that they're going to get, is that in that moment when the riots happen and if they present an opportunity of looting, that's their only opportunity to get it. We need to be questioning that why. Why are people that poor? Why are people that broke? Why are people that food insecure, that clothing insecure, that they feel like their only shot, that they are shooting their shot by walking through a broken glass window to get what they need? And then people want to talk about, well, there's plenty of people who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and got it on their own. Why can't they do that? Let me explain to you something about economics in America. And I'm so glad that as a child, I got an opportunity to spend time at Push where they taught me this, is that we must never forget that economics was the reason that black people were brought to this country. We came to do the agricultural work in the South and the textile work in the North.
So I'm going to leave that right there. This is, actually, wait, hold on, I gotta.
Girl, that was interesting. I want to hear all that.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That
my Lord.
Is very deep. Yes. Mm-hmm. It is a very deep conversation. It's on YouTube. It's titled, How Can We Win? It's titled, How Can We Win? You can look it up on YouTube. It's a 6-minute and 46 seconds clip. And it's by David Jones Media. And the lady that you hear speaking, her name is Kimberly Jones. They did an interview and she went in. Like, this was on my Facebook page, on one of my comedian friends, Rita Jones page. And it was, I listened to the whole 6 minutes and it just had my hair standing up on my arms, like, wow. Like, she told it. She told it. Like, it was awesome. It really was awesome. So, if you want to hear more of it, please go onto YouTube, go and type in How Can We Win? And I'll post it in the comment section, on the page. And you can click on it and yeah, it was good. It was good.
Oh, I love it. I love it. She was speaking the truth. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh.
Kimberly Jones. So with that said, y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to episode 55. We was yesterday. Oh wait, 53, 54. Oh, last week we didn't know which one it was. It was 54 or 55? It was 54, and this is 55.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to go back and check. So this is episode 55. We want to thank you guys as always for tuning in to the Just Being Me podcast with your girls, Mary and Margot.
Hello.
Yes, that's Mary on the box right there. Still practicing social distancing. So I am her chart. Well, I'm Mary's angel because she's on the box. She's Bosley. We want to say hey y'all to everybody that tuned in last week and that have been tuning in every week. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and your family. We still are looking for our numbers to grow, which they grow every week. So I really do appreciate. We really do appreciate
wonderful
that. And just tell a friend. Let's see. I guess we could just jump on into the weekend review.
What you do this weekend?
So what you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
I heard you over there. I have both my daughters here and my grandsons.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. My eldest daughter, she came in from Atlanta,
mm-hmm.
and brought my two grandsons and her husband. So I've had them for 2 weeks,
mm-hmm.
and they left Tuesday. And then my baby daughter, who is now residing in Texas, she came down to spend the weekend with us since we were all here together.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, we just had, some family fun, had some company over and, cooked some food and had some drinks and, talked and visited. It was nice. It was the last weekend before everybody took off. So it was really nice. So that's what I did. It was a big family thing for me this weekend.
That's cool.
Yeah. I enjoyed that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I did.
That sounds fun.
And I had some of that good fish too. I went to the fish place.
Oh, you supposed to send me that fish information.
I know. And you know what? I want to go tomorrow. Let's go for Juneteenth.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's get some fish.
Get some fish on Friday on Juneteenth. Yes.
Yeah, and only let's see. We can do that for lunch, and we can support our Black business owners.
Yes.
Right?
Please support your Black businesses.
Tomorrow, especially
please. Tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah. Let's do that.
What you say? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. My man Ajar is in the background talking about he gonna treat us. He gonna pay for it.
Okay, that's the Jermaine I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hi, Jermaine.
He said, "Hey." I was like, I heard him say something, and then my brain was like, "Hey, he said he's gonna pay for something. What'd he say?"
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yep. My antennas went up.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so that's what we eating tomorrow.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I did do something this weekend. I watched a virtual comedy show, which was really good. And then that's what we're doing nowadays as comedians is doing virtual comedy shows. So I did that. And I really honestly cannot think of what I did this weekend. I'm looking at the calendar. And usually if I had to go. Oh, I know what I did. On Sunday, we went to, eat sushi with my niece for graduation. Because she wanted sushi.
Okay.
And we go to the sushi place. I think it's called Sushi Sumo, in Gardena. And It's it has the the revolving thing. Like all the food comes around like on a little revolving little thing.
Like a Lazy Susan, it goes around?
Not a Lazy Susan, like it goes all the way around the restaurant. Like the different types of sushis go around the restaurant. And then you just pick it off and you're charged by the plate. Like each plate you're charged for. So it was very interesting because all right, social distancing, we're dealing with coronavirus and all this stuff. So I was wondering how that was going to work because usually it's an open plate.
Right. How did that work?
They had it in a container. It was closed in like in a plastic container on a plate.
Okay.
So it went around, but it wasn't open like it usually. Usually it's open and it goes around. Like the sushi guy is in the middle making different types of sushi. Like you can ask for a specialty one, but they put different kinds that go around on a little conveyor belt, and it just goes around the whole thing, and you grab it off. Around the whole. So they had that. We had to wait a little bit because of social distancing, so they couldn't have too many people inside sitting at the bar. So we waited for that, but it was good. It was good. We enjoyed ourselves. We ate a lot. It was cool, and I think that's all I did. And then this week it was just work, and I did like 2 open mics, virtual open mics, with this guy Dat Fan. He's actually he won the first comic. I mean, what was it? Next comic standing, first comic. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can't even think of the name. The next comic standing. On Channel 4 when it come on. With the comedians. Let me see. Let me look it up because now I feel real dumb right now. Next comic standing. Yeah, next comic standing. That's what it is. He won that a long time ago. So he has like these virtual open mics. Last Comic Standing. That's what it's called. Last Comic Standing. He does virtual open mics, and he does like a 5-minute mic, a 10-minute mic, a 15-minute mic, which I actually did the 15-minute mic last Friday. And then I did a 10-minute mic last night. I was supposed to do a 5-minute mic tonight. I didn't get the information. He usually sends it to me. And I didn't get it, so I thought it was canceled, but it wasn't. He sent me a message like, we missed you. I was like, oh, shit. I mean, I was doing so much today that I should have inquired, but I didn't get the text, so I was like, okay, well, maybe they canceled, and I kept moving on, doing what I was doing. But it's some awesome mic, and, I like it. I don't really do open mics, but as of recent, because I haven't been able to go up as much, this helps, keep the rust off the comic, keep the rust off me. So I've been enjoying it. I really have. Other than that, nothing. Nothing.
Well, work's been kind of busy.
Yes, work has been very busy. Trying to get people back to work, so
yes, and that has been a task.
Yes.
Getting the people back to work, and this whole COVID-19.
Yeah.
People being exposed, people actually getting it. Oh my goodness. We just can't keep up. It's hard to keep up. But right. we're getting through it, right?
Right.
We're definitely getting through it.
We will get through it. So it is what it is. All right.
But you know what? I'm sorry, but you know what? I want people to continue to, cover their faces, wear gloves, continue washing your hands, because this stuff is not over. It's not time to get comfortable.
Right. I mean, it's not.
And you and I both know we hear about employees and, folks getting this stuff every day. This stuff has not slowed down.
No, not at all. So we need to
continue with
continue. Yes, we definitely need to continue with what they have been suggesting for us to do. Wash your hands, wear your mask. People in Orange County is getting mad because they don't want to wear no mask and all this stuff. So, if you don't want to wear a mask and catch coronavirus, then go ahead. Don't come over here. You stay your ass in Orange County. Do not leave the line.
Have you seen their numbers? Their numbers are going up.
That lady, I can't remember the lady name. I'm sorry, but the lady that was telling them, advising them to make sure that everybody wear a mask. They didn't ran her up out of there. She quit. The county lady. She was like she was the Surgeon General. No, she wasn't the Surgeon General, but she was like on their board, and she was telling them that they need to make sure that they still wear masks. They was at her house, about to burn her house down, about to beat her up, threatening her and everything because she telling them that they need to wear a freaking mask. Are you guys serious?
Over their safety.
Yes. She wasn't telling y'all nothing wrong. But like I said, stay over there on your city lines because we don't want you over here if you don't want to be wearing your mask. Stay over there.
Oh my goodness.
Do all your business in Orange County, please. Thank you. Your number's going up. Oh wait, where'd it go? There's my bell. Because I have a news flash, y'all. I have a news flash, okay?
Okay.
So, because this is what I've been basically doing all freaking week is promoting our Hey Y'all Comedy Presents. Hey Y'all Comedy Presents, a virtual comedy show, which is going to be on Facebook Live Wednesday, June 24th from 7 o'clock. Tickets are $10. And it's going to be a great show. I have 3 comedians, Luz Pazos, Chris Kidder, and Benny Minna. And I will be your host. And it's going to be an awesome show. You guys need to get your tickets now. It's $10 per Facebook account. So you can have a comedy night at your house and get your $10 and you can invite as many people as you can social distance with. I don't care. Just get up in there.
Bring the whole crew.
Bring the whole crew. Bring everybody. Just make sure y'all 6 feet apart. And wear your mask. So, that is what's going on. That's like a serious major. I've been going on to Facebook Live every single day.
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Yes, you have.
Every day trying to promoting this show because it's going to be an awesome show. So y'all can get your tickets. I'll put the information in the on the page, and then y'all can do what you do. So I just wanted to remember to say that.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's move on to the news.
Today in news.
What you say, Mary?
I said there has been so much going on lately.
Yes, it has been a lot going on lately. I just read that Ice Cube tweeted that he was going to cover $100,000 to Walmart's damages in Florida if there were no arrests of the looters out there. And the reason why he's doing it is because I was reading like the comments and they were saying, oh, they have insurance. They can pay for their own things and this, that, whatever. The reason why Ice Cube is doing it is because that the sheriff was asking the public to identify individuals who broke into the store to arrest them. And so he's saying if none of the people are arrested, then he will pay the $100K that Walmart is claiming that they lost in damages. So
like you said, though, don't they have insurance?
Yes, they have insurance, but what his insurance is that if I give you this $100K, don't arrest none of the people that came in there.
Oh yeah, okay. What if they do? Are they offering rewards?
They didn't say that they was offering rewards, but what he's trying to prevent is the people from getting arrested. Like, okay, they looted your stuff. You lost $100,000. I'm going to give you that. You don't even have to go through your insurance company. Just don't arrest the people that did it. That's what
are they going to go for that?
Well, I don't know. That's what he said. That's what he's asking for. Now,
that's his proposal.
That's his proposal. If they going to go for it, if the authorities be like, whatever, Ice Cube, we doing what we do, then I don't know. But You know, I just thought it was a good deed on Ice Cube's part.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a good deed on his part. Let's see. Oh, so the hangings. So we have hangings in Victorville and Lancaster, and then as of late, nooses hanging from the trees over in Oakland at Oakland Park. Like what? I mean, we can't catch a fucking break. Like we can't catch a break. Like it's ridiculous. It's the two boys, two black men was hanging from trees. First of all, and I heard this somewhere else, and I 100% agree. We don't even, I think it was Tammy Roman that said, black people do not kill themselves over, like hang themselves. We're not going to hang yourself from a tree. We're not going to, if you give us enough time to think about what we're doing, we're not going to do it. We may take a handful of pills, and it's done, but to hang yourself, especially right now, and then it's happening more than one person, more than one black person, come on now. It ain't. We ain't
that's not the
like
way.
that.
That's not the way that we commit suicide.
No, not at all.
That's not the way we do it.
Not at all. Not at all. We're not even a suicidal type of being. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We may do some stuff, but that's not.
And see, the sad part is that they're so quick to say it was a suicide because they don't want to deal with it, or they already know what it is, and they don't want it to get out. Like, you know, it's race related,
right?
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? Do your job.
Yeah. And
investigate like you would do if it was anybody else. Investigate it.
Right. Don't just chalk it up to, it's a suicide. No, it's not. And wasn't one of them behind the city hall? I know they got cameras.
Right. And both of them were like right out there in public. So it's like, why would anybody that's committing suicide do it like right out there in public like that?
Right.
That's not the way we move.
No, not at all. Not at all. And for it to be,
what the guys, and they said one of the guys still had on his backpack.
Right. So see, that's just not possible. It doesn't even make sense. And then for it to be two black men being hung in a tree, it's just not gonna go down like that. And can nobody tell me that two black men in a matter of a couple of days said, I'm gonna commit suicide by a tree with a noose around my neck?
You're right.
It's not. It's just not. It's not. So y'all need to figure that shit out and quit jumping to conclusions and thinking that we're idiots, because we're not.
I mean, and you know what? And it's not even about that. It's about sweeping stuff underneath the rug.
Yeah.
And it's just saying that we don't matter.
Right.
They don't matter. You know, we don't have time for this. He hung himself. Leave it. You know, let it go.
Yeah. Moving on to the next thing. Like, we need to catch a break. We need to catch a freaking break. Just like the shooting in Atlanta at the Wendy's with Rashad Brooks. That
oh my goodness,
was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess.
It's just like we can't get a break. Like every day it's something new. Like we got people marching all over the world saying Black Lives Matter.
I love it. I love every bit of that.
Yes. And then yet y'all are still taking black lives. Like it's you. I mean, you're not even giving us like the breathing room to say it and then be quiet. It's just like happening. Like fuck your black life. Like it's just. I don't know. It just makes me mad. It just makes me so mad when I think about it. But that officer was terminated. Officer Gary Wolf, he was terminated. So that's I'm glad to see that. But I hope that he gets arrested. I hope he gets arrested. When
termination is not enough.
No, it's not. If you
it's not
kill, then you should have to suffer whatever consequences that go behind that. Now, I do want to say this because I thought about this earlier when I was thinking of stuff for the podcast. This is the thing. and I stand behind this. All cops are not bad. Just like all people are not bad. Just like all black people are not bad. Just like all white people are not bad. We need to go back to what Martin Luther King has said, where we need to treat people by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin. Like, when I say all people, like, I don't want nobody to paint a brush of me being a black person being bad because that black person is bad. That's not true. Don't paint that brush of me being a bad person because I'm black. Paint the picture of me by the content of my character and not the color that I am. Not because of the color of my skin. And I feel that way about...
They had it. Yeah.
All things. Like, even cops. All the cops are not bad. All of them are not bad. Some of them turn in other cops because they're doing bad and they get fired. Stuff happens. But I'm not going to paint the brush of all cops being bad because they're not. Just because, same thing with all black people are not bad. All white people are not bad. Just because they're bad people in the bunch does not necessarily make them a bad person.
Okay.
I stand, and you don't have to agree. I stand behind that. Like, I stand 100% behind that, because just as I don't want anybody to paint the brush of me being, just like I don't want nobody to use that brush to paint me as a bad person because I'm black, it's not fair to say all cops are bad, because they're not. They're not. Like, all people are not bad. But when it comes to, instead of saying, instead of what I'm trying to say is treat me how I need to be treated, by my character, not by because I'm black, not because I'm a cop, not because I'm white, not because I'm an Asian. It's how I act towards you. If you're a cop and you come to me with respect, I'm not gonna be like, fuck you, cop, fuck all cops, because that person may not need that. There are bad cops, a lot of them, but I'm not going to paint that one cop that come and say that is doing their job or whatever they need to do as being an asshole ass cop.
Right.
So I just had to say that because I was very, as you can tell, very passionate about that, because I'm.
Yes, you were.
Because I know that people are out here saying, oh, fuck the cops, which the majority, if I had 100 cops, I'm sure 95% of them have some situations going on. I'm not saying that I'm on the cop side. If you listen to the lady that, I think it was her, I don't know, I've been listening to so many things, but, it was this white girl, actually, and she was at, like a, town hall meeting, and she was saying that, all of our hearts are red or something. There's not blue hearts. It's a blue shirt. That's what she said. She said, because you know how to be like, save the blue hearts or whatever. She's like, it's not a blue heart. It's a blue shirt. It's a blue fucking shirt. Fuck your blue life. What the hell? What's a blue life? What the fuck is that? I don't know. But I feel passionate about that, and it is what it is. What you got to say?
I mean, I agree to a certain extent with you, but they haven't learned how to look at us and not automatically come to a conclusion about us because of the color of our skin. Agreed. They haven't learned to do that.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? They have not learned to do that. And it's really sad that they don't get training about being inclusive and diversity and things like that while they're out there in the field. Right. I always felt that people of color, especially police officers of color, should be put in certain areas of the city. Because some people don't know how to treat colored people.
Right.
People of color.
Yeah, you're right. What I mean? You are right.
And they automatically think that everybody's on drugs. Everybody has a record.
Right.
You know what I mean? They go in forcefully.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Now, you, for instance, you don't have a record. You haven't, been stopped 50 times because you're black driving a nice car.
Right.
You know what I mean? But talk to your man. See what he thinks. You know what I mean? See how many times he's been stopped or harassed. Or the guys that he knows that have been stopped and harassed. I'm not saying that every cop is a bad cop, but what I'm saying is, if you with another cop, and there is one there acting bad and he's your partner, and if you don't stop him, as far as I'm concerned, you're just as bad as he is.
Exactly. You're 100% right. You are liable as well. That's true.
And another thing is, there is a brotherhood with officers. You don't snitch on each other. Okay? And the girl saying, okay, this is just a blue uniform. We all have red hearts. You may say that. But that's not really what happens. That's not what happens. I have talked to police. They protect each other. You know what I mean? They're not going to tell on each other. They're not going to go in front of a judge and say, yes, my partner did that. How many police have actually done that?
There are a lot of police that have actually done that, and we just don't hear about that because we're so enraged and wanting to say, they don't do it. They do it. But you know what happens to them? They get hushed. They get fired. They are no longer
I think it's very rare.
It's rare. It is rare. But
I think it's very rare.
It happens. It does happen.
Okay. But and I'm just saying that I don't think every cop is bad. But I don't trust them. I don't trust them. And I don't think that I would call the police I wouldn't be so quick to call the police on people.
Right. Color. I agree with that too. I agree with that.
This is what it has done to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so quick to call the police on folks of color because
you don't know what's going to happen.
When they hear about it over the radio,
yeah.
I mean, they come out of those cars. I mean, with their billy clubs and their guns and everything, they like ready. You know what I mean? It's like their adrenaline is pumping.
Yeah.
And it's really sad, but we did not ask for this. This is what we have been given by the people that are supposed to protect us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how are we supposed to feel?
Yeah.
How do you expect us to feel with all the things that have happened to us, people of color, and all of a sudden you're saying, trust me?
No.
How can we do that? How can we do that overnight? I mean, this is something that's been going on for over, 300, 400 years.
Yeah.
How can we trust you? And you know what? I mean, anybody of color, how can you? It's hard to trust.
Yeah. It is.
Let's be real about it. It's hard to trust.
It is, and I agree.
It's hard to trust.
It is hard to trust, and I'm not saying that I trust all cops until they do me wrong. I'm not saying that either.
But what I'm saying is, we stay in prayer.
Yeah, we have to.
About the cops, about doctors.
Yeah.
About bosses. About people we work with. We have some of the prayingest
people of authority.
Ever known.
Yep, people of authority.
Ever known.
Yep, you're right.
Because that's how things been going for us.
Right.
You can't trust the police. You can't even trust your doctor.
No.
You can't trust your dentist.
No.
You know what I mean? You can't trust your boss. You can't trust Karen out there at the park.
Oh, gosh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where does that leave us?
Yeah.
We need to start building our community as far as I'm concerned.
We
with
do.
each other.
Yeah.
And like I always said, educating our children.
Yeah.
Okay? So that we don't have to rely on those other people that we don't trust.
Yeah. I agree. And I agree with 100%. I think that, I really don't know how it goes when they select police officers to police communities, but I do know that I've lived in the hood for most of my life, and the cops, which was always just, we were always white. I live in a black community. I live in South Central, and when I look at a cop car, it's always white men or women.
Wow.
And that right there was scary to me because of what we've been told about, not what we've been told, but what we have lived.
Yes. Absolutely.
Dealing with the white race and what we've learned through history and everything. So when I'm living in this all black neighborhood and I see the police car come and it's a white person, and I'm it's scary. Like, why is this white person in my neighborhood patrolling and looking down on me like, okay, yeah, I'm here to uphold the law. Like, you better not mess up or I'm gonna beat you.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So they should have community police. Like, that shows the community, whatever the color of the community is, whatever nationality the community is. Then it's more welcoming. If I seen a black officer, I feel more compelled to say, okay, not all, I'm just saying, if I was growing up and seen a black officer, then I'll be like, okay, he's a black officer. Cool. Whatever.
Right. And not only that, I mean, just knowing that, you have some black officers that live in your neighborhood.
And he knows.
You know what I mean? And that black officer or the Hispanic officer knows everybody in the neighborhood.
Yes.
If a call comes out, he's going to take that call because that's his neighborhood and he knows, Sancho.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He knows Tyrone.
Right.
He knows those people. So he can go because he has the insight.
Right.
He knows their parents. He knows their people.
Right.
He's been at their house for a barbecue. He knows those type of things. Those are the type of patrols we need to have in these neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because, see, he's not going to come to their house, guns blazing.
Right.
Because they know him and they're going to say, come on in. Man, let me tell you what happened. They're going to talk about it or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's not going to be as escalated.
Right.
Things are not going to happen as they would if it's something else, it was in a different situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think we really need that. I mean, and we need to get more together and tell these folks what we want and what we need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we need to support these officers of color.
Yeah.
We need to support them. You know what I mean? And say, hey, we don't have a problem with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
We would prefer for you to come in our communities and things like that. And then that way you can go back and tell, they're fine. It's not a problem or whatever. Right. Or you can maybe testify for some of these kids that get in trouble about stuff that actually was planted on them or they lied on.
Right.
What about that big old thing that happened in Los Angeles? When it reminds me of the whole Training Day film, remember? When all those cops were stealing money and drugs and they had to close down this whole, what was it? Bernard Parks was involved in all that stuff, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
They had all those crooked cops. I mean, it was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. They were just like running amok.
Yeah.
And nobody believed those people in the streets when they said that these cops were crooked.
Oh, was it the Rampart one? The Rampart?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all those people were like, they were so crooked.
Yep. Yeah. They had to shut that whole thing down.
They talk about trust us?
Right.
What?
Right.
That's hard to do. You guys going to have to do a whole bunch of reform.
A lot.
Because that's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because you guys haven't proved anything to us.
Yeah.
Give us a reason to trust.
Yeah. For sure.
Because you guys' report card is not looking good.
Right.
It's not looking good. And these people actually need some therapy.
Mm-hmm. They do.
You know what I mean? They can't go around shooting people and just go home.
Right, girl.
These people need some therapy. When they're going out and arresting all these people and, anything, beating somebody with, their batons and things like that, even if they kill somebody or whatever, these people need therapy.
Right. They do.
Are they giving these officers therapy?
Probably not.
They're human just like we are. You can't tell me that stuff don't bother them. Who are they?
Right. They not a machine. They're not like RoboCop.
Right. With these red hearts and red blood going through their bodies and everything like that. Why aren't they getting therapy?
Yep. For sure.
Why aren't they having classes?
All the time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the time.
They need constant training and classes and all of that stuff.
And that's why I really believe some of them act like animals.
Yeah.
And treat other human beings like animals.
Yep. It's true. It's true.
Because they're not getting any help.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting any help. You can't tell me that stuff doesn't bother them. The people in the service, they come back and have the
PTSD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, they don't get it?
I'm sure they should because it's the same thing. They still killing and
Margot.
Dealing with the same stress.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah. Well, I just want to.
And that's where the money needs to go.
Yeah.
That's where the money. When they're talking about
defund.
Yeah, defunding. The police. That's where the money needs to go. For them, some more training and some therapy.
Yeah, for sure.
That's where the money needs to go. And then have a little more community police in these neighborhoods to get to know these people for real.
Yeah, community policing, yes. That's what I agree with that.
That's what they need to be working on.
Yeah.
That's what they need to be working on. That's where the money needs to go. Don't defund them. Let's put the money in some different places.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Yeah. And I didn't like that word, defunding. I don't think they should defund it. I think they need to rearrange where the money is, like where the money is being allocated to. Like you said, it should be some therapy and community policing and all this other. It should be reallocated to other places.
That's right.
Don't take the money away. Right. Because I was watching the news and they was like asking people, okay, so if they defund the police, so when you need the police, who should come out? And this dude was like, oh, well, they should have like a counselor. Like if they're having a dispute, a counselor could come out. No, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think a counselor should come out. I mean, if it's you don't know, it depends on what kind of dispute it is. I'm not saying that a police officer can de-escalate it because he has a gun, but I wouldn't want to put a counselor in the harm's way of somebody having a domestic dispute. Like, they may need to come with somebody, but to just say, get rid of the police, I don't think we should get rid of the police. That's not.
We're not ready to do that.
No,
that's not going to
work.
Happen.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I mean, maybe a counselor can come with the police, a counselor and a police officer to make sure that no funny business happen. But to just send a counselor out, I don't think so. That's not going to work.
No.
I do want to just shout out, and I'm going to move on because I cooled off from that topic. I want to shout out. I know two comedians that are officers, comedian Aaron and comedian Jim. So, and I know that they are awesome. So that's why when I say I don't want to paint them, I just don't want to paint them with the same brush as I paint all officers. They're all not bad.
Right. No, you should.
The majority are, but all of them are not bad.
Right. Absolutely.
So they're changing the packaging on all of our black known products, such as Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben, Cream of Wheat, and Miss Butterworth. So that they can, they're saying that it's depicting these racist stereotypes. I mean, cool, it is what it is. They did it with Aunt Jemima a long time ago. They had already changed Aunt Jemima and gave her a feather and some pearl earrings. So,
you know what?
They unwrapped her hair. They took her hair out of that bonnet.
Look, I'm going to go look in my pantry right now because I know I have some syrup in here, and I sure do. Girl, they gave her some pearls.
They gave her pearl earrings.
They gave her some pearl earrings. Oh, they gave her some beautiful red lipstick. Yeah. And they gave her a new hairstyle.
Yeah.
that bandana on anymore.
Right. I don't see a problem with that. She really looks like Auntie Jemima. Like I don't have an issue with that.
She do.
I'm glad they changed it when they changed it, and she looked like Auntie Jemima. So leave it on there. Like I personally don't have a problem with Auntie Jemima. I don't have a problem with Uncle Ben because he was a cook, right? He looked like a chef on the box, right?
Does he?
Yeah, I think he have on like a chef's hat and like a chef's coat.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, her, they can change her name. That doesn't have to be her name.
Who? Aunt Jemima?
Yeah.
Right.
Her name sounds very racist.
Jemima.
Yes. Very much so. What does that sound? What is that name? What do you when you say that name, what do you see? And don't say sir. What do you see?
A big black lady with a thing on her head.
I see a lady working on a plantation in the kitchen.
I'm a slave.
That's what I see. When I hear that name, that's what I see. So, yes, that name needs to be changed. They don't have to change her face, but they can change that name, yes.
Yeah, they could change the name.
And what about the man on the cream of wheat box? Oh, I love cream of wheat.
Oh,
what
I
about
love
him?
cream of wheat too. Yeah, they said that he needs to go because he has on the chef. They changed him. They used to have like a caricature of a black man, and so they had changed him to a chef with the chef's hat as well and the chef coat. And I mean, I don't have a problem with that. The issue that I don't have a problem with this one either, but it's Miss Butterworth. Now, I never knew Miss Butterworth to be black. Do you know if Miss Butterworth is black? Is she black?
I always thought she was black. Yes, I always thought.
Okay, and the reason why you thought she was black was because of what?
Maybe because she looks like she's a big woman with an apron on.
And when the syrup is in the bottle, she is brown.
Right. And the way she's holding her hands in the front of her.
But when I have a bottle of Miss Butterworth and it's down low, and when it's clear, so she look like a fat white lady to me.
No.
So she could be either or. She could be white or black. When she's full of syrup, she's black, and when she doesn't have syrup, she's white. They can leave Miss Butterworth alone too.
And see, they're not going to leave her alone because you know what? Although you may say that, but they're changing it because they know what they meant to say about it.
Yeah, you're right.
And but see, what about? Okay, they're pulling down all the statues, right?
Yeah.
But what about the Redskins?
Oh.
Okay.
Wasn't they supposed to be changing their name or something?
What we gonna do about that?
Right.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. I'm just throwing it out there.
We're just throwing it out there.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, you had some news. You had some news on there that you wanted to talk about. What you got?
I just want to talk about. Let's see. There was a couple of things. DACA. The Dreamers. Trump wanted to deport all those people.
Right.
Guess what? The Supreme Court said not so fast.
Ha.
5-4 vote. They said no. Trump says that he didn't do it right, but the next time he will get it right. But Congress said they won't discuss it again until 2021, and hopefully Mr. Trump won't be in office.
I hope not. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be great.
So there would be no deportation. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and then we have the Supreme Court did something else too. LBGT extends Title VII federal law, unemployment protection.
Okay.
For our good. LBGT workers.
Yay, that's good.
No one can fire these people.
Right.
Stop it.
Right.
Stop it. I can't believe that half of the states, if you got married or they found out that you were, LBGT, whatever, right?
Right.
They can terminate you.
Uh-huh.
That's awful.
That's sad. Mm-hmm.
That is so tough. You can't do it now, and that was a 6-3 vote.
Oh,
so,
good. Okay. Good.
I am so happy about that.
Yeah.
I am so happy about that.
And that goes back to the content of somebody's character. You cannot judge somebody because of their sexual orientation. Judge them by the way they are acting, their character. When they're at work and they're doing their job, it don't matter who the freak they sleeping with.
It don't matter who they go home to.
Right. That's crazy.
It doesn't matter. Why are you so uncomfortable?
Right. All in them people's personal business.
Why are you so uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anything that doesn't walk, look,
right,
or I have the same mannerism as you, it's wrong.
It's wrong, and that's not right.
Wrong.
That's not
it's
right.
Wrong. It's wrong. Oh my God. It's awful.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so happy about that. I am just so happy about that.
Cool.
Another thing I'm very pleased about was the turnout for Black Lives Matter.
Yay.
Oh, that turnout was beautiful.
Yes.
All those states. I have never seen nothing like that in my life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, with all the people that came together. We don't need to give up. We need to continue protesting.
Yeah.
We really do. We need to support Black Lives Matter.
Right.
For us who can't get out there and protest and march with these young folks.
Right.
But we can open up our bank accounts and our checkbooks.
Yeah, we can.
We can do that. We can get online and we can donate.
Yep.
To the,
Yep.
we need to do that.
Yep.
The Black Lives Matter. We need to do that. Because
sure.
these people showed up.
Yes.
I can't stress that enough. They showed up.
Yep.
They did this thing. They did it. But they need to keep doing it. And we need to keep supporting them.
Yes. So that they can keep doing it. Like when
that they can keep doing it. These people can make some changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can make some changes. We really need to do that. Forget that pair of shoes. Forget that purse.
Yep. Give your support. Yep. Support.
Write them people a check.
Please. So that we
know exactly where it's going and you know exactly what it's going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Did you see I think this Sunday they're having another Black Lives Matter, and they wrote in the middle of the street in Hollywood, it says all Black Lives Matter. Like, y'all want to say all? Cool. We gonna say all like y'all want it. Black Lives Matter.
And you know what? I don't have a problem with that. Because as you know, here in Long Beach, especially down here by the beach where you and I both reside,
mm-hmm.
that our streets have the rainbow signs on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the crosswalks.
Yes, they do.
And the crosswalks.
Mm-hmm.
So, they're being supported. Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Why not? So I was just very happy about that. I was just so pleased with our young people.
Good.
Keep on going, you guys.
Yeah.
Keep on going to school. Keep on going to these rallies, these rallies that they have.
Yeah.
I want them to continue with those. I want them to educate themselves with our history. You know what I mean? I just want them to, keep going for us, man. I love every bit of that.
Yes.
I tell my kids all the time. You have to. You have to know where you came from, and you have to know where you're going.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? And be proud of your heritage and where you come from. There's so many people that want to be like you.
Yeah.
So many people that don't have culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very important, and I'm just so happy. I am just so ecstatic about that. I love seeing all those people on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And walking down our streets here.
Right. Yeah. It's beautiful. It was a beautiful sight.
You know, it was so funny because when I had company this weekend, they were telling me, "Oh my God," because you know I live in this liberal neighborhood, and so do you, for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
But they were, you know, my relatives were telling me when they were coming up, they said, you know, "Oh, you guys got all these signs over here and all these windows, Black Lives Matter." I said, "Well, you guys know I live in this liberal neighborhood."
Mm-hmm.
And it's very nice.
It's
you know what I mean? It's very nice, and everybody is so nice and very supportive. And I like living in a community like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it makes me feel very comfortable,
yes,
and everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Also, they're thinking about making it mandatory in California. You know, colleges, ethnic classes, ethnic studies.
Oh,
making it mandatory.
That's
Isn't that
good.
nice?
That's actually awesome. And the reason why I say that, and I say that with all caps, awesome, is because of what's happening right now today with all the racial tension and things that's going on. We have our white counterparts, you know, friends, people that are friends are like, you know, well, what, you know, nah. Now my friends, they already, they know, they down, whatever. But people, I'll just say people. I ain't gonna say my friends. People.
Okay.
White people. How can I help? How can I assist? How can I be an ally? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you serious? Are you really asking me this right now?
we can't help you.
No.
We can't help you.
No.
You need to figure that out.
No.
You need to figure it out yourself. We cannot help you.
Nope. Not at all.
We can't help you with that. We can't help you with that.
And that's why ethnic studies being mandatory would be great, so they can learn some of this and not walk around asking these questions. And that's why I wanted to take that away from my white friends, because they already know. My friends is down. My white friends are down. So, so it ain't them. It's the other ones.
Right.
And I'm like, how can I help?
Right.
No.
But there's something that we can't help them with. You guys are going to have to figure it out. You know, you guys never wanted to figure it out before. You guys didn't want to claim the privilege that you have.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to the library. You're going to have to go on Amazon. You're going to have to pull out your Kindle. You're going to have to do whatever you need. You're going to have to read up on the true history of this United States of America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay? That's what you're going to have to do.
Yep.
Okay? And stop acting like you don't know.
Yep.
You know. I understand that everything that we got was watered down. Okay? We got Martin Luther King. We got Harriet Tubman. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But come on. You grew up, okay, out of the school system. Mm-hmm. You were able to go back and learn some things yourself.
Yep.
And you chose not to do it.
Yep. So
now you're coming to us. What can you do?
Right.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Yeah, we are not your human cliff notes on blackness.
No. Figure it out.
No, you figure it out.
You just need to figure it out.
Can't tell you that.
Look, you figured out how to listen to our music. You figured out how to date our basketball, football, golf, all our players.
Right.
The entertainers. Okay, you went out and did what? You figured out how to go find you a plastic surgeon.
Right. Get those booty in the pants. Yep.
Okay, you figured all that out. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
You want the rhythm, but you don't want the blues.
Okay.
Now you got to go and figure out the blues.
You want the rhythm, but you don't want to figure out the blues. I love it.
But you got to figure it out, boo. You got to figure it out. And we're not here to teach it to you. Go figure it out.
Yep. It is what
you got to go figure it out. Because you need to teach this to your black children as well. Because they do have a black side.
Yeah.
You know, you know, I can't. I don't even want to go there right now. But anyway, tomorrow's Juneteenth.
Juneteenth tomorrow. Yes.
There are a lot of companies that are closed tomorrow where people are getting holiday pay. They are off. That is Nike, Google, Target, Spotify, JCPenney's, Uber. Those people are going to get holiday pay that work tomorrow night.
That's beautiful.
And also, our governor, Newsom, I love him, says that he is in talks right now about making Juneteenth a paid holiday for California. He has been in talks lately here with California legislators and the Black Caucus. So it's not going to happen as early as tomorrow, but probably by next year, have something on the books for that.
That's
so
great.
I think that's awesome. I think that's wonderful. I think it is about time.
Yeah.
Juneteenth is our 4th of July.
Exactly.
So this is something that's long overdue.
Yes.
But you know what? Something else just put a damper on that for me. Trump says that he made Juneteenth famous.
Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious?
Oh no. I am so serious right now.
Oh my God.
And you know, I just had to laugh. I'm like, you know what? He's the most ignorant man I've ever known in my life.
Why? Because he having his campaign thing on Juneteenth, so he think that he made it famous?
He wanted it there on Juneteenth, but it's not going to be there on Juneteenth.
Oh.
No, they had to change that, and they changed that quick.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening on Juneteenth.
So why he think he made it famous? Because we talking about him about Juneteenth?
Because everybody got upset. Because that's what he was going to do. Remember?
Oh,
that's what he was going to do. And so everybody got upset. So he's calling himself, I made it famous. No, you didn't make it famous. You just didn't know that black folks were celebrating that anyway. Because you don't have any black folks in your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? That you're that close with, that they would tell you what they're doing socially. So you never knew that it was something that we always celebrated.
Right.
It wasn't nothing new to us, Mr. Trump.
Ugh. That guy is so
he doesn't have a clue. He doesn't have a clue about anything. And it's really sad. It's really sad.
Here it goes, right here. He said Trump, I say his name, took credit for making Juneteenth famous, acknowledged there was some systematic racism in the country, and said taking the name of Confederate soldier off U.S. military base would split the country in a wide range interview. He's so stupid. Like, I can't with this guy. I did something good. Oh, here we go. I did something good. I made Juneteenth famous. It's actually an important event, an important time, but nobody had ever heard of it. Oh my God!
You see how ignorant he is?
Did he say that? He said it. It's in quotes. He said that.
He did. He said that.
He said, but nobody. So
nobody.
So fuck all the black people that actually really do celebrate Juneteenth.
You know what? And you know what that is, Margot?
Oh.
It's that he thinks that black people don't read, we don't study, we don't know our culture, we don't know anything. Just like he doesn't know anything. So he thinks that, of course, that we're inferior to him. So if he don't know, that means we don't know.
We don't know. Oh my God, he actually really said that. And like we was talking earlier when we was talking about the topics we were going to talk about. I'm being honest. I did not celebrate Juneteenth as an adult, as a younger person. My grandmother, church and everything. We would always go to the Juneteenth celebrations and all this stuff.
Right.
But as an adult, I did not celebrate it like a holiday. Like, I didn't celebrate Juneteenth. I knew it was Juneteenth. I always know when it's Juneteenth. But I didn't celebrate it. But for him, this dude to say that nobody ever heard of it until he said it. Really? Not one person. When you said nobody, you could say some people, most white people don't know. You said nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ain't nobody know about that holiday till I said something. Get your little cheetah man up out of here. Are you serious?
So it's okay. And now if that was the truth, then why was it a big deal then where you had to change the date?
Because he just be talking in
Okay,
circles.
somebody did know about it.
Yeah, somebody knew. Somebody knew. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. You just didn't know. Oh, you knew, but you didn't think we knew. That's what it was.
He is a mess.
Yep.
I can't with him. I can't.
Yeah, that's y'all's president.
That's y'all president, and if y'all vote for him again, we're gonna make sure that he don't. We making sure we vote. So if he buys his votes again, he buys his votes again. That's not.
And let's face it, they so crooked. I mean, but it's just really important to vote.
It is.
People, we still have to vote. I mean, our people.
Yeah.
You know, they have protests about voting, you know, women's rights, voting, all that. We have to vote, people.
Yeah.
We have to vote. And, you know, we need to make some changes, you know, and not just voting for the president, you know.
All the
anytime there's an election, we need to vote.
Yeah.
You know, I know for a fact that, Margot, you vote. I know that for a fact. And you know that I vote. We do it right there at work.
Yeah, right at work. We have our absentee ballots right there. Like, boom, 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 boom. Mail that in. All right, cool. We good. What does this mean? Because Mary good at, like, propositions and what's going on. She studied that shit. I don't. I just go, you know, to give me the Democratic suggestions. Give me the suggestions, and I'll be like, okay. But if I have a question, I'll be like, Mary, what's going on with this? She'll explain it, and I'll be like, all right, cool. Yep, I got it. So,
okay.
I'll be voting. We vote. So keep it up. Mm-hmm. Keep it up. And I'm just going to follow up, good Lord, Trump's words. I can't even say his name. But they put out a list of, it's called Boycott Y'all's President's Companies to Avoid, it's an updated list for 2020. So this is a list that is called donegood.co. And they listed, he said, if you want to avoid companies with financial ties to y'all's president, here's a quick list. I'm not saying his name. He like Beetlejuice. If I say it 3 times, he might appear. So here's the companies. All y'all's president's own companies without saying. Don't go there. Equinox Fitness, Soul Cycle, Blink Fitness, Marvel Entertainment, Bubblegum Shrimp, Joe's Crab Shack, Las Vegas Sands, and the Venetian.
Wait a minute, Margot. Hold on a minute. Did you say Marvel?
Marvel Entertainment, yes.
Are you serious?
It says Marvel Entertainment, the comic book division chair, Isaac Perlmutter, donated $360,000 to Trump 2020 and additional $5 million to his super PAC supporting Trump and other conservative candidates in 2020.
Wow.
Yep. Shell paid employees to attend a Trump rally in August of 2019. Nathan's Famous, Estee Lauder, UFC, WWE, Mui Kos, which owns Wendy's, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut.
They can have all that mess anyway.
Yeah, they really can. Yuleen, Copart, New Balance, Molson Coors.
That New Balance got me though.
Yeah, Chairman donated $400,000 to Trump's 2016 campaign.
You know what, Margot? I know you're a sneakerhead.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to send you this app with these sneakers that Carly had on when she came home to visit.
Oh.
Margot, they're made by Nike. They are beautiful.
Yes, thank you. I love me some Nike.
And they are so comfortable, but I'm going to have to share it with you. You probably already have them. I don't know. But I'm going to share them with you because I'm like, I got to have these. I tried on hers. We wear the same size. Mm-hmm. And Margot, they were so comfortable.
Oh, you got to send them to me. I need.
So I'm going to send you that link so you probably already got them.
No.
Anyway, so
I love my Nike. I'm glad they ain't on here. Hobby Lobby, CVS, Planet Fitness, AT&T, Charles Schwab, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and PB. So those are y'all's president's supporters. So you got to stay away from those things because we're not trying to support that. Well, I mean, if you are, then cool, go there. If not, then try to stay away from it.
Bank of America, huh?
Yep, B of A. Yep. Yep. So,
well, it's a good thing that they had that information out there so that we know.
Mm-hmm.
That we know.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to spend our hard-earned dollars over there anymore.
Yep.
You guys figure it out because we know what our black dollars do.
Yes. So, and that's what's so great about social media, because I mean, of course, we can't believe everything that's on social media, but it puts it out there, and then you need to go and do further research and find out if this is true or not.
Absolutely.
A lot of shit is just shit, but then there's stuff that, you know, starts a little fire, and then you learn more about it if you go do some research on it. So
right.
I like social media for that. We didn't have that back in the day. It was just like, oh, guess what such and such said. Who is that? They said, who the fuck is they? Like, who's they? Who is they? Right. So now we have, you know, technology. So as we end the show, again, I just want to promote, because I'm about to go on Facebook Live at 9:00. Promote the show for Hey Y'all Comedy Show. This podcast is broadcasted all around the world because I can see all of the places that you guys are listening. So you too can enjoy a Hey Y'all Comedy Show in your living room on Facebook Live on Wednesday, Wednesday, June 24th at 7 p.m. I'll put all the information. Look, these months and days are all together. I will put it in all the information in there. You can get your ticket and then sit back on your couch. No clothes are optional because I can't see you. You can't see me, so you're fine.
You know, I was gonna tell you that organizer that we have, it doesn't have a calendar in it because.
No, it doesn't.
You know, working at home, I my days are running together and I can't figure out what day it is, and I'm trying to plan meetings and everything, and I have to go and get the wall calendar. We're going to have to get us some calendars for the house. You
know what? I believe that system that we have with that notebook, they have calendars. We just have to get one. I'm going to look for it.
Okay.
They'll have a calendar, and I'll put it in there. But get your tickets. We appreciate you guys tuning in every week. I am also going to put in the comment section that piece that I did in the beginning, because it's a nice piece.
Oh, please do.
On Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. On YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am actually going to end this episode with this song right here that I heard. I was watching the news. And they were doing, you know, because they are celebrating all things black right now on everything. Which is great, but it just makes me laugh sometimes. Like, wow, like it's our season. It ain't even February. It ain't even Black History Month. We get like...
And that's what I'm saying. We got to keep this going.
Yep, exactly. It was this artist. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Who created this song, and they were on channel 11 news. I don't know. I don't think I could find it, but it's a song and it was jamming, and so that's what we're going out on. I can't find the name of it. So we will see you guys we'll be here next week, y'all. We're out.
Please join us.
Yes. Have a good rest of y'all week.
Bye-bye.
Black on black, black, yeah, hey, okay, black on black, my thoughts so black, I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking that black on black is black.
Rims on this black, wheels in this black, whip with this black, so black on black on black on black on.
Hey, black out the coupe, hop out the roof when I run into you. Thoughts black as the dark side of the moon. Won't be no truce. At your funeral in an all black suit. Couple white girls rocking all black too. Me and your man marching an all black boots. Call up the truth. Punch you in the mouth, then knock out your tooth. I can tell when they not telling the truth. Talking that shit, nigga, what you gon' do? Back and I'm black and I'm extra brand new. Niggas in the back like, oh word. Diamonds all black like, what you heard? Spilling some Hennessy black on the curb. Just for the memory of the deceased. When I black out, I'll awaken the beast. What it's gonna be? You don't want with a like me. Bet you never seen my so black. I'm black on black on black on black on black. Black on black. My thoughts so black. I'm black. My skin is so black. I'm rocking that black on black is black.
Rims on this black, wheels on this black, whip with this black, bitch. So black on black on black on black.
rocking that black on black is black.
Rims on this black wheels in this black whip with this black bitch. I'm so black on black on black on black.
I feel like Trayvon with this black hoodie on. Huey P. Newton, Black Revolution. I'm with a Nubian queen and some illegal aliens. I got a black fist barred up and it ain't just me, it's all us. 400 years of oppression, I'm about to give me that black Tesla. Black skid marks on the pavement, cops want to see me in a black cage. Black on black on black, Master Juba with the tap dance. Gucci with the Dapper Dan, tell them kiss my black ass. Riding on a dino with the black mags. Just another black man trying to stay up out the casket. Yeah, black don't crack, matter of fact, where the fuck are 40 acres at? We black on black on black on black on black. Black, black, black on black, black, my thoughts so black, 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 I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking that black on black is black.
Rims on this black wheels in this black whip with this black bitch. I'm so black on black on black on black on
black. Black, black, black. Black, black, black. Black on black, black. Yeah, hey. Okay, black, 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 black on black, black, my thoughts so black, 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 I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking that black on black is black.
Rims on this black wheels in this black whip with this black.
Black,
so black on black on black on black on
black, 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 black on black, black, my thoughts so black, 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 I'm black, my skin is so black, I'm rocking all black, everything is black.
Rims on this black wheels in this black.
Excuse me?
We need a longer month.
Black History Month, we need the whole year.
We need a longer
Black
month.
History Year. How about Black History Year for 1 year?
Yeah.
Out of every 2 years. 1 year, Black History Year.
All right.
Your man marching on all black boots, call up the troops, call up the troops.